Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we continue um, our problem solving in Leetcode. Today we have a new problem called no, problem number 238. Product of array expect self. Given an integer array called nums, return an array called answer such that answer of I is equal to the product of the element of nums expect nums of I. The product of any prefix or suffix of nums is guaranteed to fit in a 32-byte integer. This is a really good one. You must write an algorithm that runs in O of n time and without using division operation. Okay, how can we do that? There are two ways that comes to my mind to solve this problem in O of n time complexity. Let's try to discuss them. So let's put text here, and I want to make this white. So we want to create an array for each element and put the values of all the sums expect itself. So let's just go here again. So it will be we will get the not the sum, the product. So 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4, it will be 24 because 2 and 3 is 6, 6 and 4 is 24. And we have here in 2, we have 3 and 4 is 12, etc. So we need to find the product of all of that. How we can do that? We can do this by finding the product. Like let's say that we have number 3, this one. We can do this by finding the product and all of the product in the left side and the product in the product on the right side and the product on the left side, and and just multiply them by themselves. So, for example, the product of the left side, it will be 2 because 1 multiplied by 2, and here we will have 4 because it's the only 4. So 2 by 4, it will be 8. And we will do this in 1 in 2 and 3 in every other element. So we can do this by going from the left side to the right side. How we can do this one? Let's just start, like, whenever we start in the problem, I like to first put all the variables at the beginning, and after that we can just like to divide our solution into like some steps, so it will be easier for the interviewer to understand our code, and also it will be easier for us to not be lost. So first I would like to use length, because we will use num.length a lot in this problem. I will get the left side, which will be new um, array, and it will be from length, and I'll get const right side, and it will be equals new array, also output length, and we will have the last thing, which will be the answer array, which will be equals new array, will be also from length. And before I forgot, because I always forgot this step, is to return the answer array. Um, we have right now, we can just go the L of 0, the first element of 0, will equals 1. We initialize the first value of L 1 because there are no elements to the left of the first element. Okay. And we will do this one in the right as well. So I will do like for loop. I will say let I equals 1, I less than length, and I plus plus, and I'll say L of I equals nums of I minus 1 multiplied by L uh, L L of I minus 1. This is how we will try to loop. So after that, because from the left side we'll try to put all of the other elements. After that, I will put all the right side. I will say first r of length minus 1 should be equals 1, and we do this because of the same thing here. We initialize the last value of r as 1 because there are no elements to the right of the last element. We will make basically the same here. I'll say let I uh, equals nums equals len lens minus 2 because we already made lens minus 1, and I would say I it's be bigger than or equal 0, and I it will be minus minus, and I'll say r of I equals nums of I plus 1 multiplied by r I plus 1. Okay. And by this one, we did the left side and the right side. So we just try to constructing the answer array by multiplying the left side and the right side. So I'll make a for loop here for let I equals 0 and I less than length um, and I plus plus, and I would say answer of I it will equals L of I multiplied with R of I, and after that we return the answer. Let's us discuss this one. Let's just submit it first, see if it's working or not. Okay, it is working, and I'm only repeating 13%. It's not that good, but like let's just try to describe the description here, the solution here. So first we initialize, we have the initialize of arrays. We have L and R. L and R, the arrays are created to store the products of all elements to the left and the right of each element in that nums array, respectively. The answer array will store the final result. After here we populating the array, like the first element of left or of the L array is set to 1. Since there are no elements to the left of the first element, okay, here we have each subsequent element of L is calculated by multiplying the previous element of L by the corresponding element in nums. This gives us the product of all elements of the left of the current index. So this is how it's done. Basically, we just first get the first from element, and we got all the others. We got the others from L. After that, we populating the OR array. Like similarly, the last element is fulfilled in reverse order with each. Sorry. Similarly, the last element of R is set to 1 here, since there are no elements to the right of the last element. The rest of our array is filled in reverse order with each element being the product of the index element in R and the corresponding element in nums. This results in the product of all elements to be to the right of the current index. And after that, we calculate the answer in here. The answer array is filled by multiplying the corresponding elements of L and R for each index. This results in the product of the elements except the current one fulfilling the requirements. And after that, we return the actual results. It's basically it's basically quite easy. Not easy, I will say. I will say it's just since when you understand this part, because the trickier part is to understand how you calculate the left and the right. Since you understand this one, the problem become really easy. So that's it for this video, and I hope you like my content. If you like my content, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And see you in future problem.